Hello friends, Stitch is back, and today we're going to draw something really special. One of my favorite guys to watch on the internet is a guy named Mr. Beast. He does all kinds of crazy stuff like giving money to people and crazy contests. And so I thought, instead of drawing just a normal portrait of Mr. Beast, what if Mr. Beast was somebody from a video game, like Among Us? You can draw along with me. Use a blue pencil to rough in all the basic shapes, and use a black pencil to lock in all the details. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to draw a top line and a bottom line. This is kind of the size of our character. And about right here down low, I'm going to draw a big upside down U shape with a flat side. Kind of looks like a great big thumb. Curvy on the top and a flat side. Now these are his legs, so we'll draw a little one here. Now about right here, we'll draw a bigger one. The reason it's bigger is because it's closer to us, and because of the principle of perspective, things that are close to you, like this pencil, it looks bigger than this pencil, which is further away from you. The same principle applies to legs and everything else you draw. So we got a big leg and a little leg. This one's shorter and this one's a little bit longer, and this one's fatter and this one's not as fat. And this kind of goes like this is his tummy. Alrighty, so how do we make this guy look like Mr. Beast? Well, one of the things I know about Mr. Beast is he has a beard. So I'm gonna draw kind of a very light smile, like this. And that's actually his chin. So I'm gonna kind of like just rough in little scratch marks. This is the fur on his beard. It's fur. Mr. Beast has fur, of course. And then right about right here, let's draw a smile. Now one of Mr. Beast's prominent features are his teeth, like this. So let's draw some front teeth. They're kind of big, like that. See that? Let's draw a divider so we can see in between his teeth. And up here on the corners, let's draw a little smile thing, dimples. And behind his teeth, not quite to the bottom, we're gonna draw the inside of its mouth. This is actually the top of its upper lip, or its lower lip. Okay, so we got a smile with dimples, his teeth, and then the inside of its mouth that comes out about the middle of his teeth. Underneath his lower lip, Mr. Beast has a little stinger, a little kind of goatee thing, little fur hanging off the bottom lip. So let's draw a little smile below his teeth here, and let's do little furs like that. They're gonna be longer right here and shorter right here. Longer, shorter. Longer, shorter. Now, of course, Mr. Beast has a mustache. So let's make a little nose right here, just a U shape. And Mr. Beast's mustache has a very peculiar shape. It kind of makes like this swoop. And over here, swoop. It's taller in the middle and very narrow on the ends. And we'll make this mustache, we'll just draw lines like this, up to his upper lip. It already looks kind of like Mr. Beast. Let's draw his eyes. What we'll do is little circles like this, and a little circle like this. Okay, just on either side of his nose. And for some reason, Mr. Beast has a sleepy expression, like he's ready to go take a nap. And the way to create that expression is to create an eyelid through the middle of his eye, slanted lower on the outside and a little higher on the inside. So it's on the inside here and lower on this side, like this. About the middle of this eye. It tends to make him look a little sleepy. So let's go up and then down here. Up and then down here. Okay, you see that? Now we're gonna delete this. We're not even gonna draw that, the top of his eye. But we're gonna draw across here and across here. Now, see how we've developed his eyes? Now he also has pretty prominent eyelids. So let's draw a big arch like that. It'd be so fun to give Mr. Beast your drawing. Just take a picture of it and like send it to him on his social media or something like that. He will think it's so funny to get thousands of drawings of Mr. Beast as an Among Us character. It'd be super cool. I'd love to see Mr. Beast really in Among Us. Let's see if he can do that. Of course, let's give him some eyebrows. He's always a happy guy. Let's give him some eyebrows, like this. It's so funny. Now, let's draw a hat for him. Right up here, let's draw a big kind of curved line. From about here, curve it up to here. And then we'll draw another curved line a little bit taller from here to here, like that. Like a crescent, as if it were a moon tipped over on his head. And what's really fun about drawing baseball hats is it's really easy because there's a trick to it. The trick is you draw a big C shape from here to here. See that? And then this line attaches to there. And this one goes back here, but don't finish it. Because Mr. Beast has a really sweet hair, kind of like mine. And so it kind of goes like fluffy up here, fluffy. And then it kind of comes down and up, down and up. And then let's draw two more. They look like teeth. And then let's draw like that. Okay, so hair. And then this goes around and kind of tucks behind his hair. And just for fun, let's draw another like little shape for his hair. Okay. Oftentimes, I think he wears a logoed hat, but maybe for copyright rules, I'm not allowed to draw that logo. So let's just, I have an idea. Let's just go from right here, up and over, and let's put a little button on the top of his hat. Kind of like mine, right here. Put a little button. Boop. Maybe you can put your own initials there. Or maybe like this, M. Let's do this, M. That's not an M. I was thinking M, but I drew a B. What I really meant was M. That's an M. And then a B for Mr. Beast. He's so funny. Always doing crazy stuff. Now let's lock, oh, wait. And before we lock on the details, let's give him some kind of a backpack. Because Among Us characters always have a backpack. About his eye level, draw a line here, and then about his tummy level, draw a line here, and then it's whoop. And Mr. Beast's always giving away money and stuff, so let's make this a briefcase. And the way we do that is we just kind of create two lines like this, one long line and one short line. And about here, one short line and one long line, because the long line is going to be the handle. Can you draw a handle like that? Oh yeah. And then right here, draw a line and then kind of like a weird square thing. And that is money. And then we'll draw a line like this through the handles. That's briefcase. And of course, that's money falling out. So let's draw a line like this. Now, to make things look wavy with a straight edge, like dollars, just kind of create an S. See that S? And do the same thing right here. S. And then like that. Do the same thing this way. So S, line, line, and then the same S. And to make it look like it's some on the ground, create a line like this, and then 2 flat lines, very parallel, and this one's kind of parallel too, like this. And these are all dollar bills. Dollar bill, dollar bill. Making it rain. Mr. Beast making it rain. Now let's lock it all in with a black pencil. I would love for you to share with me your Mr. Beast Among Us character drawing. I think it'd be super, super fun. And just lock in the details that you really, really like. I'm gonna darken in this bottom of his hat here. Yeah. And I'm going to start just putting in all the details. Please don't worry about trying to make it look perfect because we're just having some fun. And if it looks a little bit sketchy, well, there's nothing wrong with sketchy, is there? See how I do like 2 different lines here to make it look like it's an outline a little bit. I'll draw a line like this all the way down to its leg. Darken it in. Now, we don't want to see this line, so I'm going to go from here, this leg, down to there. See that? Black lines help us focus where we want our audience to see the drawing. And they'll see the blue stuff, but that's okay. They'll say, oh, you were figuring things out. And you're like, totally, I was figuring things out. I'm awesome. Draw an eye here. See? And then the inside of his eye. See how he looks sleepy? And its eyelid. Same thing over here. He looks so sleepy. I draw a little shape in there for his pupil as well. His eyebrow. His eyebrow should go at least the whole distance of his eye. And maybe a little bit over. Doesn't he look happy? Oops, I forgot this. And his mustache, oh, nose. And then mustache. Remember to get it really, really tall underneath his nose and then tapers toward the corners of his mouth. And then his little dimples, upper lip. Try to lock your wrist when you draw and use your shoulder for most of the details. Oh. And that's why I have another one right here. Sometimes your pencil lead breaks, so keep extra ones sharp all the time. And now this one's really sharp, I gotta be careful. And then its beard here. Now when I draw his beard, I kind of change the angle of my strokes. And they're longer here and shorter here. Just change the angle, make it shorter and shorter. Now let's kind of lock in this money here. The handle. And one of the things we can do, oh, and the other side of his briefcase is right here. You can see it goes here, all the way through the handle, and underneath. And then we got the edges of the briefcase right here. And money. Just trace these. Remember the S curves? They're the parallel S, S, O. Oops, I hate when that happens. I guess I better sharpen these pencils again. I'll be right back. And I'm back with a very sharp pencil. I'm gonna scoot that out of the way. And now it's almost finished. Just had one little bit to do. Last little dollar bill. But I do want to add a little bit of value. So I'm gonna use the side of my pencil and kind of just darken in some things, like this briefcase. Just darken it in. Darken it all in. And especially dark right here and on the bottom. So it looks like it has a shadow. Like there's volume there. Like there's weight. And to give a little shadow underneath the dollar. A little shadow underneath the hand. Oh, sweet. Oh, and of course underneath the hat. And while I'm doing that, I can see it'd be kind of fun to add a little bit of hair texture. So, boop, 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 just scribble this in. Give it some hair texture. And give him a little shadow. And because you're going to be sending this to Mr. Beast, be sure to sign your name. So, I'm going to put Sketch E. Oh my goodness. These are really brittle. Well, hope you had fun drawing with me. See you later, and be sure to subscribe so you can see all these great videos. Bye!